If you had more energy, what would that do for you? Would that allow you to be more productive throughout your day so you can get more done? So by the time you're finished with the day, you don't feel as drained. Would that allow you to have more energy for your kids to be able to keep up with them and stay active with them? Would that allow you to have more energy there with your spouse so you can have that type of relationship that you'd want to have as well? Well, having more energy is something that you can do, but it's not through taking supplements or thinking that you're gonna have to drink more energy drinks. I'm talking about habits that unlock energy for yourself that is going to allow you to be that high performer that you're trying to be. I'm Lee Agbohlah with LT Performance. In this video, I will share how to unlock your energy, give you the habits that busy professionals need for their morning to have more energy. I've helped hundreds of clients be able to have more energy, and no different from yourself as what you're dealing with as a busy professional. You have a very busy life, so you're more drained, you need more energy. This video will share how you can be able to do that. And I'm talking about doubling more of your energies right away. So energy is a currency that to me is so valuable. Now, often we talk about ways that we can get richer in life, right? We think of the financial currency, but how about the energy currency? The energy currency can multiply all areas of life, not just the financial part of it, but every area in your life that you may be wanting to improve. Having more energy is amazing. And as you get older, you feel like you lose more energy. So how would it feel to have more energy, to feel like a powerhouse? That's what I want you to have. And I'm gonna share these morning habits that busy professionals need to have more energy and to have that energy that is going to make you a high performer. I'm talking about increasing your performance level. And the first thing that you can do to build the habit in the morning to give yourself more energy is morning workouts. Now, you may think this is counterproductive because most people say, when I start my morning routine, I try to do morning workouts, I can't get myself out of the bed. Or when you finish, I'm so tired and I don't feel like carrying on with the day. What you feel is in the immediate, right? That's what your initial feeling is. But what is a habit? A habit is something that is about the consistency to bring you the results that you want, right? Habits are things that carry over time. So what you may look for the immediate gratification, you don't get through a habit, and that's what you lose out when you don't build habits, is you want that instant. Now, initially, when you first start off with trying to build morning workouts, if you have not put that in a routine or you haven't done it in a while, you will feel tired in the morning, right? Getting yourself to get up early in the morning that you haven't put in time, because now you got to put more time to that workout. And it could be between 20 to 45 minutes that you are now putting there to that. Now, if it comes with commuting to the gym, that might add on more time. So yes, you're carving out more time, so that may alter some things that you're doing in the morning. But the results you're going to get from the habit is what's going to give you more energy. We know working out is going to give you more energy. Why? Because you're being healthy. You're starting to get your body to operate at the level that is going to get you to do more. If you can do more, you're able to be more productive. So that's what a morning workout is going to be able to do that. Why is this so important for busy professionals? Because if you could start your day off with a win, how great is that going to be to carry over to the day, right? You want to be able to crush your day. Well, getting it started with a great morning routine is going to be able to do that. So initially, you may feel tired, but over time of building that habit of the workout, you're going to be able to have more energy. This is going to allow you to be able to do more that you need to get done in your day. And you'll have the energy to feel like you can do more. So starting off your day with having more energy, it's going to carry over where you get more done in your morning, you get more done in your afternoon, and you're not having that crash, right? You're going to be able to do more. That's what building a morning workout routine. So it doesn't mean that you have to go to the gym if you feel like you don't have the time. I've helped many clients start with just home workouts, but starting that morning routine will be vital for you to help you out. It's something that I believe has helped me tremendously in what I do. And if you could put that routine in, like so many busy professionals that I've helped out, you will unlock that energy to have more within your day. So that is one of the best habits that you can start the day off. What are some of the other habits that are going to help you out? Secondly is hydration. Hydration is so important for you because you have to understand when you begin your day, you are dehydrated from what happened through the night, right? Doesn't matter what time of the year, you got to remember you're losing water while you sleep, right? You're going to be losing water. So when you start your day, you are dehydrated to start your morning. What most people go to in the morning because you need more energy, you're thinking about coffee, right? It actually causes you to lose even more water. Remember, coffee is a diuretic, so you're going to lose more water. So if you start out the day dehydrated, you drink your coffee, and you just go into it, you are going to suffer from the signs of dehydration. And dehydration, I like to say, is a silent habit sometimes where you don't notice it because over time you are used to it. But that's actually affecting your energy. So if you can hydrate, we understand that hydration is important for our body and it's vital for us for survival, but also for us to be able to do more. So if you can properly hydrate yourself, you will notice you'll feel like more energetic. Often when you are dehydrated, it actually gives you symptoms of fatigue. So you start noticing fatigue, you're tired, and it really comes down to dehydration. Everyone thinks dehydration is only when it's something severe where you're gonna pass out because you're just so dehydrated to a level. And there's different levels of dehydration. So when you start the day, it's not to that maybe degree, but it is affecting your fatigue where you're feeling more tired. So when you are maybe commuting or if you are working from home with your business and you're starting those different parts of your day, you are noticing you have less energy and you're going through the morning and it's not starting off right. But if you would have more energy to feel that you could start your morning without having that drawback of barely getting through your morning or sluggish until you're mid-morning where you're finally alert. No, you can be more alert if you're hydrating. So what's great for you to hydrate is get that water in, right? Make sure you are starting your day off with drinking water. Good part to start off if we think about how much water you're trying to drink in a day. We're trying to get 3 liters of water. We could start off our morning with getting close to a liter of water to start off our day. Man, how amazing you're gonna feel to crush it. You're gonna have more energy. So hydration is a big factor. And third is an excellent nutritious breakfast. Now, I'm gonna start this off with you understanding that we have heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, I don't like to just put these types of superlatives that are out there that aren't really founded. Now, it's not that breakfast is a must and that you have to eat, but I'm going to tell you for the majority of people that are actually listening to this, if they had a great nutritious breakfast, that they would have more energy. So think of it this way. When you wake up in the morning, similar to the hydration, you have gone through a period of a fast, right? If you're sleeping 6, 7, 8 hours, in that period of time, you have not had any meal. So your body has been relying on your stored energy. Now, stored energy is not going to help us as much as actually having a meal, right? That's why we do have to eat each and every day. That is what actually converts to energy. It's not these energy, it's not the coffee. What actually going to give you true energy is what you put in your body through fuel, right? If you want to start operating at a higher level, you have to put the right fuel in yourself. So for many is you may not have breakfast in the morning, or you may wait till lunch and then you actually start overeating, and then you actually are hungry, but it still really kicks in until later, but you actually were hungry to start the day, but you didn't do it. So for many, having breakfast in the morning is going to be the excellent habit. Now, it's not saying that you have to first wake up, but some part of that morning, that habit has to be put in for breakfast. So I'm not somebody that eats a breakfast first thing in the morning. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't. But it is fit in my morning to make sure I eat the breakfast because I'm going to need that energy. Because at that point in the morning, once you get the workout in, at some point you're going to need to have that energy back to refuel yourself. That's another reason that many people feel like workouts, I don't feel like I'm drained because, well, you did work your body, so you do need some energy. So if you're not replenishing yourself, then you may feel like, I'm so tired. So having this breakfast as nutrition that's actually going to give you fuel is going to actually help you out. So you won't have that crash, right? Many people are crashing throughout the day where it starts dragging because you don't have the right energy. So having a great nutritional meal. What is a great nutritional meal? Is was following the principles of any nutritional meal. You gotta have your protein, you gotta have some good fiber sources, you gotta have some good vitamins and minerals. So, having a nutritional breakfast, not having a typical fast food breakfast that is high in fat and processed food is not gonna be the way to go, but a high nutritious. So we can have some type of fruit in there, some high fiber, some protein. Some of my favorites, eggs, oatmeal. These are amazing to start our day and give us the energy that we need. So having a nutritional meal is a great habit to help you out, because many think, well, because I'm not hungry the first thing in the morning, I don't need to. But if you can craft a certain time in the morning, or maybe you just break for a little bit of 10 minutes before you move on to another meeting, or you have something, you have a break in the morning, man, that's going to do wonders for you, and you're going to have more energy. This is going to unlock energy to be a high performer. And when you have more energy, you're going to get more done throughout the day. That's going to lead to the results you want. So if that's making more money, if that's being healthier, if that's having more happiness, if that's having better relationships, all this will help you out with having more energy. So it starts with your habits. If you can actually build habits that will give you results, that's what allows someone to be a high performer, have more energy, versus someone that is not as productive. And trust me, it's affecting you. If you think maybe because one area looks not as bad as another area, if you don't have enough energy to crush it in all areas of your life, then you are suffering from low energy. So let's build these habits to unlock your energy. So that's going to be with getting a great morning workout. It's going to be hydrating yourself, and that's going to have a great nutritional meal in the morning. That's going to give you the fuel you need to get your day done, right? So let me know here in the comments, have you worked out a morning routine that works for you? What are some areas that you need to work on to help yourself out? And as always, be sure to like and subscribe.